More than 300 business owners and people involved in Vermont's travel and tourism industry converged on the Equinox Resort in Manchester Village on April 11th and 12th to attend an annual conference that assesses current trends and offers suggestions on how those involved in it can keep the visitors coming. The state welcomes almost 13 million visitors and tourists each year, and the economic impact is huge. About $2.6 billion in spending is attributable to them. Governor Scott sent a taped message to the attendees, as well as his Deputy Secretary of Commerce and Community Development, Ted Brady, to stress their importance to the state's economy. The conference, the 35th of its kind, is organized by the Vermont Tourism Summit, which moves the event around the state. Conference goers attended workshops and heard a panel discussion over lunch on Wednesday, April 11th, which included Matt Harrington, the Executive Director of the Bennington Regional Chamber of Commerce.
In the room, how do you go out to the gig economy and use some of the tools that are available in this day and age to help build a brand? And so as you have these great brand experts here, maybe as you're an agency out there or another chamber out there, or even in your own business, I might be able to lend some ideas to how to orchestrate the organization to help with some of the brand management.
Workshops continued on through the afternoon on topics like culinary tourism, agricultural tourism, public relations, online trends, and, quote, making Vermont cool again, unquote.
Any of the 10 you saw here, and it's so simple. I guarantee you, if you do this, you will increase your direct bookings at least 10 to 15%. Answer the phone.
Several local business owners were attending as well. Among them were Linda Benway of the Casablanca Motel and Melissa Levis of the Wilburton Inn.
About new trends and different ways to promote. We all have the same product, and we have to find new and unique ways to promote it. And my mind's a-twirling. I'm coming up with some new ideas even as we speak. Love it. Everything Vermont has to offer is right here in the Shires. That is my Vermonter.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Well, as a fellow independent hotelier in a family-run business, I think it's really great that Manchester is hosting the Vermont industry in our backyard. So I think it's terrific to see lots of people who we've met in Burlington coming to us this time around. And I just love I love thinking of Vermont as a state, as a unified state, rather than southern Vermont and northern Vermont.
One of the workshops discussed group travel, a segment of the market that may seem dated to some, but according to Karen Ballard, the program manager of the Vermont Tourism Network, group travel by buses is poised for new growth as baby boomers retire and still want to experience new travel adventures.
People would have the impression that group travel, which has traditionally been the mature market, is a dying breed of travel. And in fact, it's not. I was told by an operator recently that over the next 10 years, there will be 10,000 boomers retiring every day, and they don't feel like they're losing any of their market share. I agree. The thing is it's a different kind of travel then for getting boomers like myself on the bus. So they're looking at new trends, that they want experiences. They want to go to a place and immerse themselves in the experience. Wi-Fi, being Wi-Fi connected, no more of the herd mentality that may have been in place with the older mature market. That's kind of going to the wayside, and people are looking for experiences. A lot of student travel, multi-generational travel. There's a lot of things happening around that market, but everyone's looking for experiences above all, and Vermont offers that in abundance.
Susan Smith, the chairwoman of the 2018 Vermont Tourism Summit, described some of the challenges, opportunities, and trends she was seeing.
One of our challenges is just getting the word out about Vermont and how great of a state we are and how diverse we are. And I think, one of the challenges that we face is flight access, is air access, getting folks into the state with direct flights and competing with other areas that offer those direct flights. Food and beer and spirits are a rising trend within the state, definitely more so than it was a few years ago.
For the GNAT-TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.